Rhoden made an announcement detailing his homeowner tax relief proposal on Monday. On March 13th, Rhoden signed SB 216 into law, which limits the increase in owner-occupied assessments to 3% countywide for the next 5 tax years. If owner-occupied, property taxes are fully covered by the homeowner tax credit, and any leftover funds in the property tax reduction fund must be used to reduce taxes on agriculture and commercial properties. The homeowner tax relief proposal would be referable to a public vote in each county and would shift some of the county tax burden to out-of-state visitors.